Everyone has to start somewhere, just like Tim Burton. Even when he was a kid, he loved animation. I started to do stop motion when I was a kid. You take a Super 8 and make some models and move, click, all that. I love all forms of animation. He first was an animator for Disney. Then he had his first big break as a director for Pee-wee's Big Adventure. This started his journey on becoming such a successful director of the past 10 years, and helped him create his dark and eccentric style, which would impact other directors. Tim Burton took great leadership on bringing back stop motion movies to inspire other directors. His legacy of his unique style of his stop motion and live action movies will live on with other directors in the present and the future.
Tim Burton was born on August 25th, 1958 in Burbank, California. He was the first son of Bill and Jean Burton. He also had a brother named Daniel who was 3 years younger than him. When Burton was 10 years old, he went to go live with his grandmother. Tim Burton never really fit into his surroundings. He preferred to hang out in his local graveyard. As a child, he loved watching horror movies and he was so fascinated with monsters. For that reason, he saw himself in them because monsters are the beings that are considered the freaks. With that, he too felt different and felt like an outsider. He saw the monsters as the most emotional character in the film. That's why he never saw them as scary movies. To him, the main actors were the scary ones, and the monsters were the emotional heart of the piece. Even as a young child, he already showed interest in the field. He used to make little stop motion animations in his backyard. When he was only 13, he made The Island of Dr. Gore, which is a 1971 American short animated film. This short became one of Burton's first animated films. Tim Burton's talent later earned him a scholarship from Disney to learn the craft at the California Institute of the Arts in Valencia, California. He was an animator for Disney before he realized that his unusual artistic direction didn't really fit Disney's cute and cuddly style. He then got his first big break by being hired by Paul Rubin to direct Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985. Tim then had a 2-year marriage with Lena Gieske, which ended in divorce. He then got together with Helena Bonham Carter. They never got married because they were too lazy to say I do. They did have 2 kids together though, named Billy Ray Burton, born October 4th, 2003, and Nellie Burton, born December 15th, 2007. The two recently came forth and announced the end of their 13-year relationship.
Because of Tim Schute's success of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, doors suddenly opened for him. This success brought about other opportunities, including 1988's ghost story, Beetlejuice. Because of this film's huge success, he was given free rein on 1989's Batman. This motion picture won an Oscar for Best Art Direction. In between Batman and 1992's Batman Returns, he helmed Edward Scissorhands, the 1990s film starring Johnny Depp, which became the movie that remained closest to his heart. Burton then returned to animation as the creator of The Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993, which was his first full-length stop-motion animated film produced by Disney. His next feature would be 1994's Ed Wood, again starring Johnny Depp. This is when Tim finally began to earn respect in the film industry. But this film did not appeal to the mass taste, which brought his string of box office successes to an end. Tim Burton's next movie was Mars Attacks in 1996. This film was also a box office failure. Some critics say it was due to the similarly themed blockbuster Independence Day. Tim Burton then rebounded with the motion picture Sleepy Hollow in 1999, starring Depp, who was quickly becoming Burton's on-screen male muse. This successfully grafted Burton's unique style onto a well-known story. Burton's next flicks included Planet of the Apes in 2001 that failed to capitalize, and Big Fish in 2003, which helped get Burton back on track. He then began on a project in 2005 with his frequent collaborator, Johnny Depp, who would play Willy Wonka in Burton's version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Tim's version was a lot darker than the original film, but his twist proved to be a hit. That same year, Burton made another stop-motion animated flick called Corpse Bride. This film starred Johnny Depp and his girlfriend, at the time, Helena Bonham Carter. This movie became Tim Burton's first Oscar for a stop-motion film. Once again back at the top, Burton directed perhaps his best films of all time. Again teaming up with Johnny Depp, who played Sweeney Todd in 2007's Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Some people believe that his movies are dull, mind-numbing, and bland movies. Others believe that his ideas are uncreative and not original, with clunky dialogue. But that is only a few opinions against box office statistics and positive reviews of Tim Burton's movies.
Tim Burton allowed himself to have a lot of energy while creating his movies and gave people the inspiration to step out of the box, be who they are, do what they love to do, and to not let people tell them otherwise. He took leadership on his own path to direct, produce, and create his own movies after he quit working for Disney Animation Studios. Tim Burton brought back the dying art of stop motion with the successful movies Vincent, Corpse Bride, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. With the boundaries being pushed, stop motion movies were getting higher up next to computer animation, which was said to dominate the charts of top animated movies. Burton also showed an impact to the entire film industry by pushing his limits in his live-action films and fully showing his style throughout the whole movie, thus brought him to the legacy of his unique style and the way he uses all sorts of movies.
To this day, Tim Burton is still producing and directing films with his own creative terms, using his unique and eccentric style. His legacy will forever have an effect on the film industry and other directors, and he will continue to take leadership in his movies and take pride in everything that he has accomplished so far in his career.